I do need to make the new Registeel, but I've just been lazy about it. All right, let's go. Around and around and around we go. In the old copycat style. All right, Shinotaku. Good luck, friends. What do we got? We got Azu into Umbreon. That is a good lead. That's a good lead. PD Power's fishing for that Reggie, isn't he? You know, this is actually pretty awkward, isn't it? This is actually pretty awkward. You want me to build the Reggie, I see. I believe our play pattern here is stay in. The Umbreon is not really a threat to anything on our team. It seems actually quite good against Umbreon. And the Empoleon is pretty good against both of our backbons. So we just stay in and just punish this stupid thing, I think, this way. Although it's possible that what I should have done is... Well, no, we're not shielding a Drill Peck. I think shielding a Drill Peck is a mistake. Now the question is, can I think I can afford to shield. And oh, even better, they didn't throw. So they're gonna have to 2 shield to keep all this energy. Interesting. Okay, that is their choice. The downside for us is I guess we Araquanid through it and just shield the Drill Pecks, right? I'm actually gonna take a Drill Peck. I want to know what Drill Peck does. It's non-stab and it's not a very good move. Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll shield the second one. Yeah, Cromsy, someone redeemed for you. PD Power redeemed for you, so you can pick a team for me. Just hold off until the end of the battle so I can actually remember what it is. Got him. All right, what do you got that can what do you got for the Araquanid? You got a Charm Ninetales, okay. So the good news for us here is that we're actually in great shape in general. I'm gonna get back up to a Bubble Beam here. And then we're gonna duck. Because I have Reggie into Umbreon. Yeah, like, we're in pretty good shape. We're in pretty good shape. Yeah, I used it in a real team for the first set, though, and it was it's really oppressive if people are not super confident about it. Because a lot of what I was running into is people not super sure what to do. So I got a lot of shielded Bubble Beams. Like, a lot of shielded Bubble Beams. To the point that I'm like, if you're shielding Bubble Beams against Araquanid, you've made a mistake. And like, I played it earlier and I was no shielding Bubble Beams with Talonflame because they just do not hit that hard. And I think people are sometimes just going to shield them for the time being. Until they realize that it's a losing proposition. GG's. Yeah, their team is super weak against Reggie. All right, Cromsy, what do you want? What is the team of choice for you? You want Mew, Scrafty, Skarmory. Okay, you got it. Mew, Scrafty, and Skarmory. Sure. You want 5? Nice. Congrats. Yeah, we can make this work. This looks like a team I've played before and a team that I've had success with, so happy to run it. PD Power, thank you for redeeming for Cromsy, and thank you for that. I'll get that Registeel built for you after this. It's a classic team. Zabix, did you see what team I used to sweep the battle activation as far as Unsavi? Did you see the team I used? Hey, it's Pokéner Pikachu. Good luck, friend. We got Mew and Marowak. Okay. This matchup's okay for us. Because of Surf, right? My only concern in this matchup is the fact that, like, if they tank a Surf, okay, good. They can bait me now, and like a Shadow Bone would not be great. But I still think I'm okay playing this out. Okay, Shadow Bone. Just don't drop. Good, okay. 1. Yeah, we'll let one through. Interesting. I mean, we're going to win the 2 shield here. So I think it's worth doing. I don't love it, but I think it's worth doing. 2. I'm not confident about the farm down. I wish I was. But I think we just take the win. We leave a little health because that allows us to get to either of these moves. Yeah, so like against their Mew, like I think we just wild charge it, right? You're about to see a lot of Marowaks, I'm not gonna lie. You're about to see a lot of them. Because of the fact that Shadow Whack is gonna be quite good. I should, unless they are on some sort of weird set with a fighting or a what's it called? A fighting or a fairy move, like I can tank a wild charge just fine. I should not have thrown this, by the way. I should have thrown the other move. Skarmory, however, in the 0 here should win this cleanly because we can just Brave Bird them unless they're on Dynamic Punch. If they're on Dynamic Punch, we're in trouble, but I believe I can just straight Brave Bird it. Right? I don't think they have enough reach to kill us because they're not on Dynamic Punch. This is why I love Dynamic Punch. Is sometimes you just need reach so you don't die to like something inane. Sky Attack probably does, but I'd rather Brave Bird it. The Mew is basically dead, and this leaves us enough health that the defense drop is irrelevant. Right? The Mew is dead to 1 Sky Attack or 1 Air Slash, so GG's. Thank you for the team, Crumbs. Appreciate it. What was our opponent's team there? It was Marowak. And it did have Shadow Bone, so we'll run that. It was Metacham, and it was Mew. Oh, my 1431 is the one with Dynamic Punch right now. I mentioned it in a couple places, Zabix, but I ran Obstagoon, Alolan Marowak, and Cresselia. You should have known. You should have known. And we'll do what was it? Mew. I'll leave it on the power-up punch move set for now. Actually, no. I want it on Dynamic Punch. I want to get this thing back to Dynamic Punch. I'm too much of a sucker for Dynamic Punch. I can't not run Dynamic Punch. I believe it's frequently the correct move, and I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna run it. I know, but I went 3-0 with it. Swept everybody out. It was great. It was great. Feels good. No, this I just live in a densely populated area, Cromsy, so everything here was here when I moved here. It had no impact on me moving here. This is just where I decided to move. Talonflame. Okay. Sure. 1. That's a 2. That's a 3. Question is, will they... Okay, that's a 4. I need them to bite on a bait. This is actually a pretty... At least in my estimation, this is not a great bait. Yeah, because they didn't bite on it. Crap. And then I bit. And then I bit. That's fair. So they're going to win this fight, and I'm not going to contest it from here. I'm actually going to throw another another Bone Club to see if I can get them to... They're not going to, but... Okay, they did bite on the second shield. I like that part. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played this matchup much in a while, so I'm sure my play pattern is not optimal here. Also, they flame charged again, so. And then they went to Stunfisk. So we're gonna run this over with Metacham. The question here is, you know, I think what we do, we're gonna tank an Earthquake. This is an instance where it would be a little nice to have Pup, but I want to come out of this with enough energy to throw a move at the next thing, and they're not going to get to another Earthquake, I don't think. Now I have 2 moves ready to go. If it's Talon, I should be able to dynamic punch it and still have energy. See, they had a move though. I think we shield this. Maybe we don't dynamic punch. I think we psychic here. Dynamic punch might come up just short, and I do not want to take this incinerate damage. So we'll do that. And then what's in the back? All right. Well, this is awkward, because this can basically kill everything I have. Let's get in and get as much Shadow Claw damage in here as possible. And then I have to hope that the Marowak can kill it before it dies to Shadow Claw damage, right? GG's. We got there. Whew. That's not the mon I wanted to see in the back. Come on now. Do we really have to play with that in the back? Really? Really? So it's what? Talon, Stunfisk, and Trevenant is the team. Talon, Stunfisk, and Trev. Okay. I can't wait for Shadow Whack, right? That checks out, Vonic. Yeah. I think my instinct, like, if you were to like stop me when I wasn't in the middle of the battle and just freestyling and go, what's the optimal play pattern there? I think you just no shield the first one. It doesn't one shot you. The only downside is if they do it and then they switch, your Marowak is functionally useless at that point. If they switch into something where the Shadow Ball is not very good, or the Shadow Bone is not very good, you're likely to die. But I think you're probably correct that, because it's just the value of no shielding a flame charge is so high that I think you probably don't. That's usually what I do in the fire type mirrors, is because you generally survive the Brave Bird. So cheers, D. XL Dugong is technically a thing, Sabex. It gets to like 2300. It's technically a thing. I wouldn't run it, but it's technically a thing. And I'm very close anyway. I think I'm at like 235 XLs. I'm at a lot of XLs. So even if I wanted to make it, I'm not that far. So I'm going to go out and play, but I'm going to like auto catch through it while trading, basically, is my plan. All right, 8th Wonder. Or 9th Wonder? It should be 9th. I'm confused by that. Anyway, Registeel. Sure. We can work with a Registeel lead. That's a pretty good lead for us. Also, our team's pretty good against Registeel. Our opponent has conceded the game. GG. Our opponent now believes in the algorithm. Unfortunately, we've made a mistake and our opponent now believes. So what we do when that happens is we just change our lead Pokemon to their lead Pokemon and leave the rest of the team the same. Also, I need to build that new Registeel. Now's the time to build the new Registeel, y'all. A Great League Registeel with Zap Cannon. Thanks to PD Power and crew for the redemptions. Fine. Fine. I now have a Zap Cannon Reggie. Yeah. It is this one, right? Nope, it's this one. Either they didn't have Zap Cannon or my opponent just decided that they did not want to play this game anymore. They have just decided they're off it. The game is over. There is no reason to play anymore. All right, Kinekoma. Let's see what you got. Let's see what error 6. Okay. Error 6 is what you got. Sure. Yeah, we are playing for a 5-0 here. We are playing for a 5-0 here. And we really need to hope that our opponent's team does not want to see steel types, because we have 2 of them. We have 2 of them. Deoxys. Eh, it's not great. We can't switch. That's the problem, right? We just literally can't leave. But my guess is that we're actually kind of okay in this matchup now that we have Zap Cannon, right? Especially if we're getting the Zap Cannon in before their first charge move. I would wager that we're actually pretty okay in this matchup these days. Better than we used to be. Because Zap Cannon fucking claps. And now they're debuffed. Their charge moves are mostly kind of nothing against us. Right, like Thunderbolt me. Cool. Nice, Infamous. Congrats. Thunderbolt again. Cool. We will win basically the no shield here, and I'm okay with that. And if they decide okay, so they don't care. That's fine. Ah, because they have the old Talonflame, and they have 1 move in. That's pretty good for them. I think we just play this out in the multi-shield, right? Like, this is an instance where I don't love this, but I should be able to narrowly beat them in the 2 shield if they want to play to that. We're gonna keep CMPing. The downside here is that if this doesn't work, if I'm wrong and that one move lead was enough for them to win, then we're toast, right? Our Trevenant's not going to win us this game. Or like, for example, if they're smart and they catch a move. So we need a Rock Slide, I think. Fun. 2, 3. If they can kill me with 2, oh, they wild charge. That's not great for them. But they're gonna get to spam another wild charge out on me. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good from here. It's the first Alolan Golem I've seen today. It's not that I think Alolan Golem is like some kind of like PvP monster now. It's just it's the first day that you could run one in Great League. So I'm surprised that we didn't actually see one until now. Surprised we didn't see one until now. Boop. That might be overkill. GG's. I mean, that was a very good catch, but unfortunately, I don't know why you would throw a wild charge there. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what happened at the end of that game. There were some interesting things that occurred. I was expecting at least another charge move to come out, but you know what? Overtap maybe? Oh, good, a Mischievous.